are cordially invited to attend High Tea with the Metal Duchess, brought to you proudly by PureGrainAudio. We'll be sipping on the finest teas with South Africa's finest bands and getting to know them and their music. But just like everything in life, there's always a twist. Seeing as this is high tea, guests will be required to be on their best behavior. The lady's maid has given them a lesson in proper high tea etiquette, and should they break decorum, we will make them pay for their sins. Don't worry, their hard-earned money will go to charity. And while the Duchess is away on said charity events, the lady's maid will take the reins and entertain our guests with a challenge or two in our parlor games. Welcome to High Tea, the Metal Duchess's way. So, I was traveling to this charity event, but then something terrible happened to the plane, and then Bruce Dickinson on Flight 666 helped me out. So grateful. And while I was coming back, I bumped into this very lovely bunch of people who are called Dirty Moonshine. Would you like to introduce yourselves, my sirs and lords?
Yes, lady. I am Lord Wesley Hitchin.
I'm Lord Roy Epstein.
I'm Lord Alan Lancaster.
I'm Sir David Friedman.
So tell me, Dirty Moonshine, why are you dirty?
It's mostly to do with Dave, Sir Dave.
You're forgiven. I don't know, it just naturally happened.
Yeah, we had the moonshine part, but somehow we needed something to go in front of the moonshine part, so we just
We're like, what's
said dirty.
what's the most southern thing we can come up
Not
with?
as deep as what you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
No.
The songs came before the name, so some of the songs had certain vibes to it that just lent itself to the name.
So, Dirty Moonshine, you've been on the scene for a while. What are the good things and the bad things that you have seen in the scene?
Band members urinating on gear.
A few times actually,
Yeah.
and the same guy.
Yeah.
And different venues.
Different
as
venues,
well.
same person, different venues. You won't say the band name.
What else?
It's worse for me would be when venues and promoters mess you around and actually go against their word.
Yeah.
But I would say the good thing is the camaraderie between the bands.
Absolutely.
We just met some really awesome people
Yeah.
in other bands and made some long-lasting friendships. So that's probably the best side, and obviously fans as well. I mean, meeting new people. And,
Downside is this, I think, the size of the scene. Like you
Yeah.
mentioned, relatively big for the country, but it's teeny tiny compared
Yeah.
to anything else.
Can you elaborate on the scene, how it's performed and how it's developed over the years?
Sure, it's gone up and down so many times.
Yeah.
I think, well, as long as me and
Dave and I.
Dave and I,
So
Dave, as long as we have been playing together,
It was 11 years ago.
2003.
It was 11 years
Sort
ago.
of.
Yeah.
you're going longer.
So that's like when the metalcore scene started here, and that was cool. It was
amazing,
amazing vibe.
yeah.
There was lots of bands that
A lot of people attending shows.
good crowd.
Yeah. A lot of venues.
That was
A
another
lot
lot
more
more.
venues.
And then that dipped, I think. I don't know when.
I'd say it was maybe just before 2010. Around about that time.
about 2010, I think.
From there, it started declining. That's when I felt like the decline started happening.
But it definitely feels like
Yeah.
something's happening now.
Yeah,
Like the
definitely.
last year.
Yeah,
it
there's
seems like something's
a
happening.
resurgence.
And I
Tell
think
me
it was
about the resurgence, and I think Dave, you have, Sir Dave, you have more insight into this.
Oh, Duchess, it seems that a lot of bands are, to put it in perspective, you get bands that just play gigs, and you get bands that try to do more and actually try to progress themselves. What I mean by that is you get the guys that just want to be a garage band and they're happy with that, and you get the guys that actually want to try make a name for themselves or try at least do what they can. And for me, that's really the big difference. So the bands that are really pushing hard and really trying to get out there are the ones that are working together with other bands and other agencies, and that's where you're starting to see results. The shows have got more people, they're selling merch, they're getting paid, everybody wins, and the bands that aren't really doing that, they fade away.
There's always been this weird sort of mentality in this country that there can only be one big band at a time,
Yeah.
which is very strange.
Or a
So,
handful.
not in the metal scene at all, but say like the Continents, for instance. They were the big band and that was it for that time until they slowly faded away, and then Prime Circle came up underneath them, and so it happens. So I think everyone's just been trying to climb on top of each other to get to that band for a little bit, and then they'll fall away with the next band, instead of actually helping each other get up and having like, the big five of South Africa type thing, rather than just one
Wow.
big band.
Well, I mean, the big file goes back to when new metal was a thing as well. With Six and Stitch, Wicked, Destroy,
Yeah,
Narrow.
those are,
You know, and they all work together. And the same as
but look,
Book of BC Car and Aching and all those guys as well. They also all work together. So
Or same Academy technically.
yeah, I mean, it's just when you work together, the results are better, and actually it just kind of unifies everything, and not just I want my band to be on top, screw the rest of you. Like I'm gonna step on you, and push you out the way.
Yeah.
It's always a give and get.
It's not a pissing contest, you know? Excuse my
Well, not
language.
so much for some, apparently.
Well done, Lord. That's money you have to put in the jar now.
I know.
Yeah.
Let's
Release
talk
your
about
Anyway,
Dirty
but yeah.
Moonshine's merchandise. So I discovered Dirty Moonshine by your merchandise. I had one of your t-shirts. Didn't even know I had one of your t-shirts. Wore it to work. Everyone was like, Moonshine, is that a brand? And I was like, oh, it says Dirty Moonshine. This is great. I have to go see this band. And when I saw you guys play, very energetic shows, very catchy tunes. How do you keep the momentum going?
It's just fun.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
really,
enjoy
it's-
Enjoy doing what we do.
Yeah, we just like to have fun, and we're not a serious band.
Well,
Well, we don't take ourselves seriously.
that's the
We're
thing.
a serious band,
But we don't.
don't take ourselves seriously.
We have a lot of fun, and we have a lot of fun with each other, and whoever's there as well. I mean, it's just we feed off each other. I mean, you'll see me doing inappropriate things to Roy all the time on stage, and vice versa. But it's
Lord
just
Roy.
Lord Roy. My apologies. And you know, whilst I was giggle about it, I think they enjoy it more than we do. But I mean, it's
I've probably had more bars with Dave than my own wife.
yeah.
Good to know.
From the videos, like I was saying, we don't take ourselves seriously as you know. It's just for the fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. You know, why do it if you're not enjoying it?
Yeah, if you're not having fun, then stop doing it. Why?
So I mean,
Yeah.
it's, what's the point of standing on stage like a tree? You know, it's just,
Yeah.
But your fun has led to albums, has led to a whole new thing. And that is, how do you find the time to put together an album? How do you find the time to get together? Because you all have different lives, you have wives, children.
Work.
Yeah,
day jobs.
Yeah.
sure.
You gotta make time. You
I
really
think
have to.
the album part,
Yeah.
that took over a year, so that was, you know,
But
slowly but surely happened.
It's very hard to make albums in South
Yes,
Africa.
it is.
it's very
Yeah,
expensive.
it's
What are the
expensive.
challenges that
Yeah.
almost every band faces?
Financial.
Yeah, definitely.
I
It's
think that's the biggest thing.
very expensive to
Yeah.
actually do it.
And yeah, yes, okay.
There you go.
No, I'm just saying because the bands can't afford it, the sound engineers have to also drop prices, and then they can't
Yeah.
put the lives they want. So it's just as hard for them too,
Yeah, it's
because
a
everybody has
circle.
to. I can't afford that. They come down. I can't afford that. They come down.
And another
It's all
thing as well, I
very-
mean, your engineer has to work late hours because you've got a day job.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know you're doing it till 2
Yeah,
a.m. but
that's
so
it.
is he. You know, it's just it's very hard. But you know we all do it because it's what we want to do. Try and get a finished product.
Yeah.
The other pitfalls obviously is just when you got an album,
Yeah.
what do you do with it? How do you get it out for people to listen to?
What did you do to get your album out there?
PR, through Black Music. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how what spawned the whole partnership with Black originally is that we used them for PR,
Yeah.
and naturally we just became friends, and then one thing led to another. That's PR definitely, and then market yourself. I often complain that bands don't market themselves or their shows properly, and it's do a Facebook post. You got to go more,
He's definitely our inside guy, like
Yeah.
all the information. The brainchild behind a lot of the strategies to try get say to that next level. Dave is definitely Sir Dave.
Thank you.
Definitely the one who, like I said, is part of the driving force. And like we all contribute in our own sort of ways in the band, and yeah, that's definitely your department.
Thanks for
Yeah.
But Dirty Moonshine is very versatile in the sense you fall into very different musical categories and you can play a lot more shows than, let's say, a death metal band. Let's talk about the category of your music, the genre.
I think originally we wanted to keep it as raw and almost hillbilly-ish as possible.
Southern rock.
Yeah, and then kind of the music just needed that like, drive to it.
Yeah.
And so it developed, it just got a bit heavier than what we had originally
Yeah.
planned. But we never we've never written a metal song or anything
No.
close, but the songs we do have are riffy and edgy enough to maybe play at a heavier show.
And it does work.
Yeah.
You play the other shows, it works. You
It
play
does.
the more commercial shows, it works. So it's just sometimes very tricky because some agents don't know where to put you.
Yeah.
Have you had any crazy fan moments?
We played at Railways, and I wouldn't say she was a fan, I was completely inebriated, but
That was too good though.
the Railways, before they moved the stage to the big section where it is now, it used to be like right in the back.
Yeah.
And then mic stands were concrete, it was like concrete had been poured into a bucket and then taken out, and a mic stand was in there. So it used to kind of like wobble around. So during the show, I feel something on my leg, and there's
50-year-old lady.
yeah, I don't know how old, maybe not 50, maybe
I'll be
40.
kind, say late.
But she was sprawled across the bottom of the stage, holding the mic
lady.
stand with one hand and rubbing my leg with the other hand. I wouldn't call it a fan moment, but it was a strange moment.
Very
It was
strange
an
moment.
experience.
This was an experience.
It was
Is
hilarious.
she featuring in the new song?
Maybe she was inspiration.
What about the beard oil? Oh, yeah. So we did a run of beard oil, Dirty Moonshine beard oil. And we also at that time had Dirty Moonshine, actual moonshine that we were giving away shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Sunday.
So we were at one show at Sundowners. And there was one guy there that happened to have a beard. So I said, if you've got a beard, come forward.
And a good beer.
We've got something for you. So he came forward for a little bit and I gave it to him and I said, here's some beard oil.
Yeah.
In the mic, so everybody good.
Yeah, everybody was there.
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah, beard oil. Yeah.
Just before we started playing, I watch him, I'm thinking, okay, he's going to put beard oil on now. And he unscrews the bottle, and he just pulls it all out in the popper, and then just takes it down his
drinking
mouth
it.
and drinks the bottle. I think he thought it was the moonshine maybe, and the beard oil. But up until about, I think 4 months ago when we played the Sundowners, I thought that guy had maybe died. It turns out he had just shaved off his beard. He told me that he was the guy that drank
came
the
up
beard
to the
oil.
house.
So I thought bad about that.
Yeah.
So is this why you stopped producing beard oil and
No.
giving out moonshine?
We're school.
That's a health risk.
Yeah.
We used to give out that moonshine. Like somebody takes a moonshine cool, and then like after the show, we'd see them like sprawled out sleeping outside on the bench. So
Yeah, it happened a couple of times. I mean, we did have a warning label like, this is potent stuff.
It had all the ingredients, how much percent, drink responsibly.
Yeah.
But guys just downed it, and then you'd find them half an hour later and they're sleeping on it. So we kind of like pulled it back and
It tasted like the stuff that they clean hospital floors.
yeah.
Exactly.
The proper moonshine, made from corn and everything.
So was there somebody mixing this in the back
Yeah, it
of
was
the
a
house?
guy who proper.
Yeah,
The distillery
It was a proper guy, like
Homebrew.
proper distillery. But I mean, he knew what he was doing. It just was very strong. Originally it was 80%.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
80%
And I asked him to drop it down
Yeah.
to 40. So
43,
pretty tricky.
I honestly think it was still in the 50s. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I know, I
It
don't
was
think that was-
brutal.
It was a small batch that was made though. We just
Yeah.
never did it again. It was just
What is your fascination with Southern rock?
I think it's probably from our folks, I guess.
Yeah,
I know my dad, grew up listening to Creedence and bands
Yeah.
like that, you know. So even though I went through a really horrible dance stage, well, another few body for that.
No on camera.
It was always come back to the music I grew up listening to, which was most of the time that suddenly sort of.
I have a big fascination with Rob Zombie. And
big understatement.
Yeah, some things are very understated.
And I don't know, he also just has this southern sort of sound in some songs and stuff. Like particularly like House of Thousand Corpses and that sort of sound. So that was a big sort of thing for me, was to kind of get a sound like that. But we had that sort of thing, but we've also got influences from everything else. So it's not just the southern thing, yeah. We didn't plan on doing it, any of it. It just happened the way it happened.
That happened from one song.
Yeah.
It's literally one song. The band was never supposed to be. We never. I'd always decided that was it for me. I think Wes was playing with Aggro at the time.
Yeah.
He was perfectly happy there. Dave was three or four. So Dave was about 3 at the time, I think.
Yeah.
And Ben was just a little older.
Yeah, just the smidge.
And Wes and I were working together.
Yeah.
And I'd come up with this little idea and showed it to Wes, and we thought, oh, we'll just do it in jam together. And then it ended up becoming this.
What's in the pipeline for the entire year?
Let's ask our calendar. So Dave.
More singles, hopefully, depending on how budget goes.
Yeah.
More videos, but we probably won't be dropping an album. We'll be doing it single by single, because now how the climate has changed in terms of if you drop an album, nobody really cares.
Yeah.
If you drop a single every couple of months, it's more momentum. It's just sort of how the whole digital age has changed the way music works now for up and coming musicians. For bands like Rammstein, they can release an album and everybody loses their mind. And we release an album and goes, it's a butterfly. It's just nobody cares. So
it's like you spend all that time working on like 10 to 12 tracks, recording, dropping all the money in the studio.
Go.
And then all 12 songs, done. So
I mean,
one by one.
It's a strategy that we want to try, and that's releasing single by single over a duration of time, and we'll see how that works out for us.
So there's new material on the way.
Yeah.
Definitely. We've been writing.
But we needed an album, that's why we didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
I wanted something to show my kids one
nice to
day.
say.
Like, oh, this is a band, and they'll be like, what is a band? I'll be like, this is a band. That's a band.
Discounts.
I've got something to prove it. And
I'm good.
That's an interesting point because the three of you have
children.
And they're all girls.
they're all girls.
Yeah.
And we're not punished because girls rule the world.
Definitely.
But what is the legacy you want to leave behind for your girls?
My daddy was a rock star.
Yeah, no, that would be great.
I think just that my dad didn't conform, just tried things and tried experience and had fun while doing it. It's all about the experience, really.
And keep them away from the
Boys.
generic electronic that's out there right now, you know.
Educate them in good music.
Because that's going to go. People are getting bored of it already. Every possible style of hip hop has now been exhausted.
I listen to Jennifer Lopez every morning on the way to school, bro, so I don't know.
Yeah, but they named the genre mumble rap.
No,
You've got to know it's the end of a genre when they name it mumble anything. And then they say, oh, well, when you listen to metal, you can't hear the words. It's no different.
So we're expecting like all-girl bands in the future of Not So Dirty Moonshine.
Yeah.
Dirty Moonshine, part 2.
They're called the Little Moonshiners at the moment.
Yeah.
Aww.
Maybe one day.
Any last words? For your fans, for your audience, for your mum?
Hi, Mom.
Mom.
She asked for pictures.
I'll bring you home a petit
I
four
think
or
we're going to
whatever
take
these
some
are.
pictures.
Well done.
Fondant.
Yeah.
Fondant. Bring you home.
Just come to shows, please, guys. Come and enjoy
That's Mom's
good
kind of
times.
place. But anybody, if you like original rock music and you're not going to shows, it will disappear. It's just that simple. Because people won't be able to afford to do it or anything. So
Go to shows, people.
go to shows. Go to
Your
shows.
local band.
Yeah.
This supports all bands.
Even if you're not watching a band, go sit there, get drunk.
Thank you very much, Dirty Moonshine.
No,
Thank you,
Thank you.
Duchess.
Thanks for having us. Yeah,
Pleasure.
it's been awesome.
Hello and welcome to Parlor Games again. Unfortunately, the Metal Duchess cannot make it as she is organising a summer fete. And during that summer fete, there will actually be a flower arranging competition. Well, with the Metal Duchess being so busy, she has actually asked the Dirty Moonshine guys if they can help her by creating a flower arrangement. So, boys, what I would like to see is a nice flower arrangement using teamwork. And I want to see nice levels, I want to see nice colour balance. So you have 2 minutes and you may start now.
About this.
Go for it, cool guys.
Teamwork now.
Take the yellows, take the whites.
We'll try for a little trick.
No one likes a little trick.
I found one.
Take those. Surprise! Take those.
Don't forget you have 2 minutes.
Okay, guys, speed.
It goes by very quickly.
Speed.
I'm putting whites in.
Take the whites.
Don't break the vase.
Don't break them.
Otherwise, the Metal Duchess will be very upset. This was handed down to her by her great grandmother.
Well, we can't do that.
Okay, so we have some nice sunflowers in the front there.
Unbreakable, she wants us.
These must go around. Make a border.
Alright.
Border? Yeah, white border.
I think it's purple in the middle.
Got some nice creativity going on here.
Okay, so where do you want the roses?
Can we break?
Yeah, you can break them.
Stems need to be cut a little. Yep. There you go. Use your hand, boy.
I'm just acting
Oh,
like
no,
it.
that's cool.
Oh, just hold these.
Next one, The Bachelor.
Site manager. Yeah, I'm just grouping things because, you know, my OCD tendencies are kicking in.
Okay.
Yeah, where's there's the other
Maybe
one.
just stick them in.
Stick it in.
Stick it in.
Don't forget as well, the more flowers you
That's
put in,
what
the
she
more you
said.
can actually play around with the levels.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Dave, here's your decorative stuff.
Part of the lion.
Can you see he's our designer
They're a bit
as well?
shy though today.
Yeah.
They're massive fans of Dirty Moonshine. They're so happy to see their
That's
idols.
not in
They're
there.
rich.
Alright,
There's some nice work going on here.
Yeah, Dave's killing this.
so I'm Mr. Designer, eh? So I've got a vision clearly and I'm sticking to it.
Gosh, if the band doesn't go well, at least you guys can arrange flowers.
There you go. That's falling out there, but stick
We
that
have
one on
1
the other
minute
side.
left.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
1 minute, sure. Still
Where's
got
you give me a
time.
hand job, bro?
What do you need?
Ooh,
Put
this
it in
one's
there,
rather
Put that in.
fucking slimy.
You got an elastic on you. Where's it? Tuck. Give me the
Like the bow tie.
What's our timer? What are we on?
You have 40 seconds.
Oh,
Oh,
we're cutting it fine now, bro.
Should have gone from stems up.
Oh no, yeah, ready?
Break these things.
And this is why he gets the nickname the bull.
20 seconds.
I'm just going to start shoving.
Put
So
some more
she's-
yellow that side. Go, go, go.
There he is.
Okay,
You
10,
have to use all the flowers.
9, 8, 7, 6,
All gone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And congratulations, you're finished. Alright, so tell me about what your ambition was for this particular flower arrangement. Was there a theme to it, or
Well, your flowers.
how did you arrange them?
Let our lead designer handle that question.
We went from, going from your greens and your subtle whites going into more decorative yellows and some accents of whites with a very fluorescent purple and obviously I'm being serious, guys.
I think what helped us is they all had some green in them.
Yeah,
The green is the
But
green was the
your
key.
purple is your heart, obviously
Yeah.
purple and yellow are
You want the
And there's
top
a-
one to pop.
There's a slight gradient in the shape as well.
designers hate the word pop,
around.
just exactly that. So I mean, as you can see, we've mixed.
Pops.
Yeah, we're using the purple and the yellow.
I mean, it's very
Turn that
certainly
rose away,
interesting
so-
from all sides. I would say it's a little bit bare on this side.
Yeah.
You've got very leafy.
That's all right.
But it has to be beautiful from all sides. Like a woman, it has to be beautiful.
No, the brief said it's going on a table in a corner, so we just made sure we
But
got
these old ladies are very finicky about their flower arrangements. So in general, I think that the Metal Duchess would be pretty impressed with this. She does enjoy her purple, so it's nice that you actually put the purple on top, and I think she'd be very proud of this. And let's hope that she wins, otherwise you're going to get a very angry email from the Metal Duchess. But I would say you guys definitely passed. So congratulations.
Well done, Dave.
You have a prize,
Oh, thank you.
which you can open if you want.
Let's open it.
Oh, let's see. Okay.
And the prize is doing the dishes.
I actually do very hard.
Alright, thank you guys very much for all the help with the flower arranging. I'm pretty sure the Metal Duchess will be very happy. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, yeah.